I did start the video and then I seem to have lost it. Just in case, I'll start all over again. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for coming and spending some time here. Hopefully you'll get some inspiration. These are really easy to make. I'm doing paper clusters, and I'm just checking to see my screen while I'm spreading out here, because I noticed on my last video, because my desk is not very deep and I've got a monitor shelf and that sitting at the back which has got stuff on it. Alright, so that's not too bad. And I noticed that in the last video, sometimes the pieces I was working on, you couldn't see the bottom part of it, and especially when I was showing you at the very end what I had made, and I'm really sorry about that. I didn't realise how not in shot I was, and I will try to be more mindful of that issue until I can reorganise this room in some way, and perhaps use my other desk, which at the moment has got my printer on. It's just, this is just ridiculous. It really is. Oh my god. Alright, that's for cutting up. Where shall I stick it? Oh my god. I've got literally crap everywhere. Alright, so I'm making paper clusters, like I said, and I've got all sorts of bits and pieces here. I won't worry about going all through it. You'll see it as I go, but I'm sure that you've all got the same sort of stuff out there. Alright, the base I'm using is the brown packing paper from Amazon. I really like this packing paper. It crunches up really nicely. If it's smooth, I usually do tend to scrunch it. Anyway, I'm leaving it whole, and I'm going to do the clusters on here, and then I'm going to tear them apart later. Alright? I may stop talking partway through and just like time lapse, because I don't have a huge amount of conversation really. I'm on my own a lot. I don't tend to go out very much, so you know, one day for me is much the same as the next, and so new topics of conversation are few and far between in this household. Yeah. So I should be doing my sewing journal covers, but the idea I had for my two covers, for one of the covers, I have a hiccup with it, and that has totally thrown me off track. So I'm just trying to work out my space, because I'm going to do some large and then some smaller, whatever you want to say it. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do now. I'm just going to glue it down before I move them. So I think I might do 2 or so at a time, and these are great little things to create, to add to pockets, to add to pages, belly bands, envelopes. You can add them anywhere. Even if you've got big ones, you can add big ones. Maybe not so much fully paper based ones, but you could add fabric to them and stuff like that, which I've done before, fabric and lace and ribbon with the paper. And you could add those to your journal covers. I actually did a video on that not long ago. Can't remember exactly what I called it, but it's only a few videos in, so like it was only a few videos ago. So I hope everyone's doing really well, and you know, getting on with things, getting over your celebrations and stuff, and back into what you need to be back into doing, whether it be working, if you, some of you work full-time, part-time, and craft as a hobby in your downtime. I hope you're all doing well. Hang on to that bit. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do them all different as much as possible. I've got so many. I'm starting to feel overwhelmed because I keep thinking of all the things that I've got to do, and or that I want to do. I don't have to do anything, but all the things I want to do, and it's just all getting a little bit too much for me. So I have to try and slow down and switch off, and maybe I need to meditate some more. I don't know, probably. Alright, that'll do. I try not to think too much about this process. I try to, the more I think, oh, great. That's how my day's going lately. The more I think about what I'm doing, let me just glue this down before it completely deteriorates. The more I think about what I'm doing, I start to overthink it, and I end up holding up the whole process, and that's not necessarily a good thing. I don't know if that's upside down or what. Probably. It looks like gibberish to me. It's mathematical, scientific, or whatever. Gibberish. Yeah, so I try to be as random as I possibly can be. I find, for me personally, that I am more creative if I just allow the process to do its thing. Yeah. So I will go into thinking mode every so often, but I do try to snap myself out of it fairly quickly so that I don't get distracted by my thoughts. And I don't know, it just works for me anyway. Now what? I do not know. Maybe I'll add some. That's just gonna not happen. I've got papers all over the place on the desk, so this might be okay. See how easy it is, how quickly I can just snap into, oh, I need to think about that for a minute. Yep. My glue's just about out. So I did some fussy cutting last night. I had one of the, or two of the books that I pulled apart the other day were gardening books, and there was some fantastic pages in there for, oh, you could put them in any journal, I guess, but specifically if you're doing a botanical journal. I don't tend to thoroughly stick to themes. Try not to anyway. So I went through those papers, the pages that I pulled out, and cut out all the flower pictures, but I didn't like fussy cut them around them like intricately or anything. They're all in, you know, their photographic boxes still. I don't know exactly whether I would be like trying to fussy cut them. I think a lot of those out of that book are a bit too tricky to fussy cut, so I probably won't. What else will I put on there? Look at this. So I've got a bit of everything. I've got scrapbook paper, I've got dictionary page, which I'm working on now. I think it is, yep. I've got, yeah, those images that I was talking about just before, and I've got some reproduced ephemera vintage style that I bought on Wish. I've got postage stamps, I've got butterflies, I've got flowers, I've got all sorts of bits and pieces. I'm not putting any textiles on this as such, like no lace, no ribbons. Not at this point anyway. Here's my box of tricks. This is my strips box. This is what I was saying in the other video, that I'm so thankful that I now know what I'm doing with them. Thanks to Rachel at Roxy's Creations. Oh, what's that? Oh, I think I might have to have that piece. Oh, and that piece. Okay. Oh, and what's that one? Oh, that looks nice too. Oh, music pieces. Oh, look, more pieces. Oh, look, there's too much nice, pretty stuff in here. Okay. Any others? Oh, what's that? No, no. How'd you get in there? Oh, it's a lot of music bits. Okay. Now that I've just made a mess all over my work. I might delete that. I like that little flower on the end there. Put that there. Okay. So, yet again, I didn't have a great sleep. Better make sure this. Yeah, it is. I'm okay. I just didn't have a very good sleep, and I was up extremely early. And then I did a few chores, and then I far out. Lucky I'm on video because I'd probably be swearing right now. That's all right. Go back on there. Get on there. Stay. And then I had a friend ring up. He's homeless at the moment, and he's waiting for a nice little payout from an accident that he had, and then he can get himself all set up, I guess. Maybe I'll put some of these leaves on. Want to put leaves on? No, I won't put leaves on. Don't complicate the issue, Jennifer. Let's just see how we're going with the flowers, shall we? Pink one, I'll just pick one of each colour. I'm only going to use the really little ones. I've got some quite small ones in here. If I just, there's a nice small one. Get these bigger ones out because they're in the way. Right. A lot of pink ones. There's a nice little one. I'll just get a few out while I'm at it. Do not know what that is. Just work with this for the moment. Otherwise I could be there all day trying to work out what I want. Alright, so if I just take one. So yeah, he had me talking on the phone for Lord knows how long, ages. Now I'm starting to overthink because it's not looking the way I want it to look. Butterflies, maybe. I'm going to use the Tim Holtz ones because they're a bit thicker, and I don't tend to use the really big ones very often. Yeah, I feel quite sorry for him because, you know, I don't like to, he's a really good mate, and I don't like to hear of my friends struggling, you know. So I like that. I invited him over for tea next week. Tea, and we can have a few drinks, and he can always sleep on the couch. He doesn't have to go home. It's a number. Okay, I'm going to ink the edge of this. Where's my... Oh, come on. I don't know if this is the right one. Yeah, this will do. And I figure he could do with a decent home cooked meal. So, yeah, I do like that. But now that I have done that, I need to do this. Okay. Okay, let's be all pedantic about things. Not get overboard with it though. Might add a bit of this, so cut this in, cut it down a little bit, and then see how we go. That way. Perhaps I could take a bit of this off. I don't like my fussy cuts, my cluster pieces to be too geometrical. I like it a bit more abstract. As in, I don't want too many square edges and corners. I don't mind it if it's going to be just like a little bit odd shaped, shall we say. Right. I think that glue's just about had it. come on. Alright, now the next thing is the flower. And put the number just there, and I'll pop the flower. Oh, come on, be nice. I talk to the paper, yep. Okay, put that there, like so. Alright, and for the butterfly, I will have to use wet glue because it won't stick with the glue stick. Not very well. Anyway, I found that the glue stick's not, it's really good glue stick, but I found that it's not really strong enough for a lot of the heavier weight scrapbooking paper, and certainly the die cuts it's not that great for. It doesn't, I don't think it's strong enough. I'm a bit wary about using it for things like this. So there, that's one. Right, now next one, pop this on here, maybe we'll go up here. Yep. So now I'm going to be thinking about, oh, what will I cook him for a nice dinner? Do a roast of some description. Okay, what shall I put there? Another butterfly maybe. Maybe we'll pick another ticket thingy. A little bit too big. That might be a bit too big as well. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. There's a little one. That one will do. And another big butterfly. Try this one again. All right. Oh. So when I've done this video, I'll have to go back to the journal covers and try and sort something out with those. Made arrangements to go over to my friend's on Friday. She's got the she's got a crocodile, and so I can put the eyelets in. Because I've got the journals will be removable. I'm putting hat elastic in. I've already stitched up the signatures, so I will do what I can on video, and then on Friday I'll go do that, and then I'll finish off the video with putting the signatures in, perhaps, and then make some sort of an arrangement for flip throughs. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so this one here, I might add something else to that one. And I think I'll do one of these tickets. I wonder if that will just need glue stick. Okay, and a flower of some description. Put blue ones this time. Maybe, no? I won't put anything, no flowers on that one. What about one of these flowers? My daughter bought me these a long time ago. She put them in my Christmas stocking. I think she bought them for my bullet journals, but I put them away and never ended up using them. So I think I best use them now. I think it needs something else. Stamp maybe. We'll do like that. Okay. So if you've never made these before, or if you think, oh, that you don't feel you're creative enough to put something together like this, yes, you are. And you don't need anything overly fantastic, really. You can just use leftovers from journals that you've made. Kind of not liking it. I think because it's looking at me upside down. Perhaps that's what it is. Excuse me. Have a drink of my coffee. I'm going to do another one of this sort of thing, but I'm doing a snippet roll, and I'll have all my beautiful laces and materials and fancy bits and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be kind of like what I used to do years ago with the Victoriana things that I used to make. Right. Now, I might put a bit of this on here too. That way. And I think I'm going to pop a purple flower. I love purple and red together. They're not actually complementary colours, but I don't know, something about purple and red. I just love it. I'll put a stamp on there. Or will I put one of these? It's another different colour. It's too much of the same. Too much of the same. Okay. Which is the right way up? That way. So I think I'll pop it this way, like so. Like that. Alright. See, and you know you're getting somewhere when you have to move the paper. and that's going to be a problem. I wonder if I can just sit it down for the moment. Okay, now I have in here, I have these delightful little doilies. I can't remember where I got these from. I think they were in a pack of something. I think I'll do a couple, 2 or 3 of these. I'll do 3 because I've got 3 doilies out, so I'll do 3. I can do a little something in there. Okay, yes. That's what we'll do. Glue stick. Okay. Right. Some of this music sheet. Put some of that in a minute. Yes, and some pretty pink perhaps. Alright, I'm going to not talk anymore, and I'm going to speed it up from here. How much time have I got on the video? Yep, okay. Otherwise you're not going to get to see the end product. Okay, I am finished. I will do a slow run through of them at the end, at the very end of the video. But they turned out okay. There was some that were a bit more, you know, a bit iffy, like a couple of them, and you know, the others were not too bad. These are relatively flat, apart from the these flowers. They're like what are used for card making, that sort of thing. You know, like, you know, they're 3D sort of thing, 2D, whatever. So you know, but they don't add too much bulk, so that's okay. And so anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you got some inspiration out of that, and that, yeah, you will have a go at making some yourself. Bye for now.